The Wizards were able to take Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals matchup with the Cleveland Cavaliers, winning 119-111, and now they look to go for the two-game sweep in Cleveland before taking the series back to Washington. And I'm just going to let you guys know ahead of time, in this video the gameplay is going to look kind of choppy because I just got a new capture card and the program that I was using to record the gameplay isn't really the best. A lot of people have had a lot of issues with it. So I'm not the only one, but I just want to give you guys fair warning. The next few videos might be a little bit rough when it comes to the gameplay. But anyways, the Cavaliers go into the fourth quarter with a 90-85 lead as we get into the action. So here are the Cavaliers with the basketball. Pass over to Osman. Covered by Avdia. He's going to try to drive inside, and he's going to work his way inside and hands it to Mobley, who loses the ball, and the Cavaliers turn it over. So now the Wizards have a chance to make this a one-score game. Here is DeJounte Murray getting a couple of picks. Drives inside, and he gets an easy slam to make it a three-point game. So now the Cavs look to respond. Here's Donovan Mitchell pulling up. Passes outside to Garland, and now Darius Garland gets into the paint. And the step-back shot from close range goes in. So now here's Murray. Off the pick again, and Murray with a spin move gets him in to jump, and he's going to get the layup to go in. So now it's a three-point game once again. So now here's Osman getting a pick from Jarrett Allen, drives inside, passes to Allen, and Allen's going to slam it in as Gafford just gets taken out of the play. And now the Cavs look to extend their lead. Garland passes inside to Allen, now covered by Denny, and that's a big-time mismatch in the paint. And just easy pickings there for Jarrett Allen. He's up to 13 points in this game. So now Mitchell tries to hit the spin move, passes inside to Osman, and he gets the back door. Denny was just idle right there. And now it's a 7-point lead for the Cavs. Murray drives inside, passes inside to Gafford, and he's able to get the layup to go in. And it's a 5-point game. So now here is Allen working against Gafford. And he passes inside, tipped away by Kuzma, and he gets the steal. Here come the Wizards. Gafford gets the feed from Denny, gives it right back to him. He gets Osman to jump, and Denny gets the layup to make it a 1-point game. So now we're at the 6.5-minute mark. Here's Garland handing off to Mitchell. And the pass inside to Garland, now to Allen, and he pulls up from inside the free throw line, and he makes it a 3-point game. So now here's Murray, gets another pick from Gafford. Passes inside, Gafford with an easy slam. Garland just could not guard him inside. So now we're inside the 6-minute mark. Big time steal by Murray. Here come the Wizards looking to take the lead here, and Gafford gets the feed and he lays it up. And the Wizards are up by 1 now. But now the Cavs are trying to get the lead back here, and Donovan Mitchell, playing through his injury, gets the big slam to go in. Now we're at the 2-minute mark. It is 105 all. And here's Mitchell working against Bradley Beal. He pulls up, and he's able to get the shot to go in, and the Cavs take a 2-point lead in the last 2 minutes. But now Murray comes right back at him with a slam, and we're tied up once again. Just over a minute to go. Mitchell gets a pick, gives it back to Mobley. Mobley kicks it back outside to Osman, and now back to Mobley, and he's going to lay it in, and it's good. So a little bit of a defensive breakdown for the Wizards. And now the Cavs look to put the game away, tie the series up. No good. Rebounded by Mobley. He goes back up with it and slams it down. And now the Cavs have a 4-point lead with 42 seconds to go. Wizards call a timeout. Here's Beal. Shoots the three. It's good. And the Wizards are down by 1 with 27.6 to go. Of course, they are in a situation where they probably need to foul, as there are only 3 more seconds on the game clock than there are on the shot clock. And Jarrett Allen gets fouled by Beal, and that's probably the best guy to foul because he's not the best free throw shooter. He makes the first one, and now he tries to make it a 3-point game. He misses the second one. The Wizards do not call a timeout here as Beal decides to push it. Beal working against Mitchell, and he lays it up, and it's good. And we're tied at 114 apiece. The Cavs are out of timeout, so they really have no time to set up. Now here's Donovan Mitchell looking to come up with a clutch shot here. Gets a pick from Mobley, shoots the three. No good, and we are going to overtime. Free basketball here in Cleveland as these two teams head into OT tied at 114. So Kristaps Porzingis did foul out in the third quarter, so that's why you're not seeing a ton of him right now. As Mitchell pulls up, and he gets the close range jumper to go in. Just favoring that ankle still. He's dealing with a heel injury. Now here's Denny pulling up for three. Right in the face of Jarrett Allen. It goes in, and the Wizards take a 1-point lead. So now here's Mitchell driving in against Beal. Shoots from close range, and that goes in. So the Cavaliers and Wizards going back and forth in this overtime period. But now Beal comes right back at him with a slam of his own. Beal up to 32 points. And now, midway through overtime, the Wizards have a 1-point lead. Denny working against Osman here. Trying to get inside. Pump fakes twice. He just kicks it out. Murray, couple of pump fakes from him. He's working against Garland now, and he gets to the bucket off the crossover. And it's a 3-point lead for the Wizards now. Under 2 minutes to go. Osman is wide open in the corner, and that's going to go in, but his foot was on the line, so it's only a 2. Now Beal working against Mitchell, looking to take advantage of the injury, and Beal with a big slam with over a minute to go. And the Cavs turn the ball over now as Kuzma gets the steal. And here's the pass over to Beal. Beal passes inside to Denny now. Beal gets free, shoots the 3, and that's going to go in. So now a 6-point lead for the Wizards with under a minute to go, and the Wizards would pull away from there, winning 129-122 as they take both games in Cleveland, and the series is going to go back to Washington with the Wizards in prime position to go for the sweep. Bradley Beal with 39 points, 3 rebounds, 6 assists. DeJounte Murray had 24 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Daniel Gafford had 19 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 blocks in this one. And then Denny, 14 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists of his own. Kuzma had 11 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 4 steals. Darius Garland had 21 points and 10 assists. He had a double-double in this one. Donovan Mitchell with 21 points and 7 assists. C.D. Osman, 20 points and 4 assists. And then Jarrett Allen with 17 and 17 in 48 minutes. He played a ton in this game. And he had a pretty solid performance, just too many turnovers. And the Wizards are going to send the series back to Washington with a 2-0 lead and a 6-game winning streak in the playoffs. So now we go to game number 3. We're, of course, going to sim the first 3 quarters of the game. The Cavaliers got out to a huge lead in the first quarter, but then the Wizards were able to cut it back in the second quarter. And now the Wizards leading late in the third, and they're going to go into the fourth with a 1-point lead. But the Cavaliers still very much in this game as Garland drives inside, and the floater goes in for him, and the Cavs take the lead. Now the Wizards look to respond here as Murray gets the pick, kicks back out to Porzingis, and he's going to hit the 3. Porzingis isn't in foul trouble this time around, and it's a 4-point lead for the Wizards now with under 10 minutes to go in the game. Mobley covered by Kuzma. Kuzma gets a little confused there, and now Mobley going to get the layup, and that goes in for him, so now it's a 2-point game. So now Murray works against Garland, trying to get to the bucket, passes out to Kuzma. Gets it to Porzingis in the paint. He's working against Allen. Allen just a little too strong, but not strong enough to stop Porzingis from getting the layup. So now it's a 4-point lead once again for the Wizards. Here's Mitchell pulling up for 3. That goes in. Mitchell's had a hell of a performance even with his injury issues. And here's the alley-oop to Mitchell from Garland. And now it's a 1-point game. 8 minutes to go as Garland throws inside to Allen. And Porzingis just jumped way too early, and that frees up Allen for a big slam. And now Murray responds with a slam of his own. So he's trying to say, anything you can do, I can do better here. And now here's Murray off the pick from Porzingis. A little Euro step, and that goes in as he just has a clear lane to the bucket there. Now Beal was trying to take a charge there. That didn't work out very well. Here's the pass inside to Mobley. Now Beal covering him, but Mobley able to get the turnaround lay-in to go in. And now it's a 3-point game. Under 6 minutes to go. Mitchell passes over to Garland. Garland takes it back out, shoots the 3, and we are tied at 93 now as the Cavaliers are keeping this one close. Murray goes inside, passes inside to Denny, who gets the backdoor slam, and the Wizards are back up. Now here the Cavaliers not giving up here, but Kuzma gets a steal, and now the Wizards work in transition as Murray gets another slam to go in. Garland couldn't do anything to stop him there. And now 4.5 minutes to go. The Wizards are looking good, looking like they're going to make this a 3-0 lead as Porzingis gets the layup. Again, not a whole lot Garland could do there. And now he's going to pass it inside to Allen. Porzingis just completely fell asleep defensively there. So now 3.5 minutes to go. It's a 5-point lead. Garland takes it up for the Cavs. Pass inside to Osman, and he's going to get the bucket to go in. So now 197 is the score. Murray passes inside to Gafford. He gets the bucket to go in. And it's a 5-point lead for the Wizards. Now Murray in transition. I don't know what the Cavs are doing defensively there, but they were not stopping Murray. Murray has 9 points in this quarter. Now Garland shoots the three. That goes in. And with 1.5 minutes, the Cavaliers are still alive in this one, if just barely, as Kuzma goes inside, puts it up, no good, rebounded by Mobley. But then Kuzma gets the steal, and now Kuzma lays it up, and it's good. So now it's a 6-point lead for the Wizards, and now Kuzma gets the inbound. Under 1 minute to go, the Wizards are just trying to run the clock out here. Murray passes out to Beal. Beal gets double-teamed back to Murray. In the corner, wide open for three, and he hits it. And the Wizards have a 9-point lead with under 30 seconds to go now. But Donovan Mitchell is not going to let the Cavs go away quietly. And now the Wizards look to inbound it. Now Murray loses it. Jared Allen gets the steal, and he's going to slam it. And now it's a 5-point game. And now the Cavaliers are in a position where they can foul and get the Wizards to the line. Although I don't know how much that's going to help. The Wizards make both of their free throws. But now here's Garland in the corner wide open. And it's a 4-point game now with 20.8 to go. Porzingis has to be careful with inbounding it this time. Murray just takes the foul, doesn't even try to pass it this time. He makes both of his free throws, so now it's a 6-point game. And now here's another three by Garland. He misses this one. Rebounded by Kuzma. And now Beal tries to get it out to Murray, but it's stolen. And now Mobley shoots the three. He misses. And this time Gafford gets the rebound and just holds on to it. And the Wizards will hold on to get a 116-110 victory, making it 3-0 in the series. And now the Wizards are just 1 win away from their first conference finals since 1979. DeJounte Murray had a hell of a performance in this one. 28 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, and 2 steals. Kristaps Porzingis had 19 points, 9 rebounds, and 1 assist. Bradley Beal only had 15 points. He was 6 of 3 from the field. Didn't have the best performance, but overall wasn't awful. Daniel Gafford had 14 points, 6 rebounds, and 2 blocks. And then Denny had 11 points. Darius Garland had 24 points and 5 assists in this one. Also had 2 steals. Donovan Mitchell had 21 points and 9 assists and 4 steals in this one. And then Evan Mobley and Jared Allen both had 17 points each. Allen added 14 rebounds. And Kevin Huerter had 10 points. But now the Wizards are 1 win away from getting to the Eastern Conference Finals for the first time since changing their name to the Wizards. And looking at the playoff picture in general, the Mavericks have swept the Trailblazers 4-0. And the Pelicans are 1 win away from their own sweep as well. So the Wizards not the only team going for a sweep in their respective Game 4s. And the Bulls are up 2-1 over the Celtics. That'd be a pretty big upset. So will the Wizards be able to sweep the Cavaliers in 4? Well, you're just going to have to keep on watching to find out.